Hey everyone, it's Christine from Financial Dreams with Christine, and I'm here for the end of May debt and savings update. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're choosing to spend some time here with me. I hope you've had a great weekend and are ready for the upcoming week. I have been so busy lately that I'm looking forward to the upcoming week so I can chill a little bit. I don't have much scheduled this week, so I think it will be a nice reprieve. But anyhow, let's get started. You all, I am so absolutely excited to tell you the good news. I have paid off the family car. We have a Ford Escape, and it is now completely paid off. We started out tracking this in February. And in February, I had a balance of just over $6,000. That went down to about $5,500 in March. In April, $3,800. And now in May, it is gone. I paid off over $3,800 this month with the help of some unclaimed funds from the state of New Jersey. Funds I thought had gone missing, didn't know they were sitting there. I was able to get them back, and I put all that money right to debt. So we are almost debt-free. There's one more tiny little thing we have to do. Of course, I'm not talking about our mortgage. Yes, that's still kicking, but this is very exciting. So I have a lot of keys to color in here, and I know that this could take a while. So I think I am going to do this later on so you don't have to sit here and watch me color all these car keys. Super excited. Color that later. Retirement funds. I have been working hard for retirement. I do have a goal of $25,000 in this retirement account. It's a high yield savings account. Now, I do have other retirement savings. I have, let's see, I have a Roth IRA. I do have a pension because I am a teacher. My husband also will be receiving a pension for the same reason. And I have a 403B. So this is not my only retirement savings. I do have other sources, but this is the savings that will be the most liquid, will be the most accessible. And I want it to be able to have some of those available because thinking of retiring in the next 3 years, and it will be before I can access a lot of the funds that I've saved, which might not be available until I'm 59 and a half. So I need some funds in the interim. So let's get started filling in what I saved this month. So for retirement, so far, I have saved $3,173. And I'm hoping to get close to $10,000 by the end of the year, but that's right now, $3,173. So because of that, let's see, each of these circles is $250. So 3,173 divided by 250 means that I am going to have about 12 and a half of these circles. So that's 10. Okay. That's my half. All right, make sure I have, well, wait a minute. That's 12 and a half. There we go. All right, so the next couple of months will be slow for saving anything because I am going to be on a bare bones budget for June and July and August as well, because I will be on summertime mode where I do not receive a paycheck. But once the fall hits in September, I'm going to hit this hard. So here we have 12 and a half, and I'm hoping, like I said, to get about $10,000 saved by year's end. So let's see if I can do it. All right, next big tracking item for me at the end of the month is my college sinking fund for my son and daughter, who are both in college and both costing a fortune, right? And I'm sure if you have college age students, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I am very blessed that my daughter and son both receive some funds from their school, but it's not quite enough, and I do need to have a lot of money here. So my goal was to save $7,500 this year, and let's see how I did. So far, I have saved $4,926. All right, so each of these caps is $75, so I'm going to divide and see how many caps I should have colored in. About 65 and a half. Okay, so this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So I'm going to finish coloring in this row. Okay, so that's 60, and now I need to color in 5 and a half. Okay. My son and daughter do have college saving plans, but we're running low on those, so maybe by the end of the school year we could be done with those. If we can manage a way to save a little bit more for their next school year, that would be fantastic, but I'm not sure if that's possible. It kind of depends on how much I can save here and how much help our their grandparents can give them, because they do like to help out a little bit, which is very generous of them, and we appreciate that very much. Okay, did I do 65? I didn't do the half. Okay, 65 and a half. There we go. So we are getting quite close, but I am just like with my retirement fund, I am thinking that I might be able to save more than the $7,500 by the end of the year. And if I can, great. But you know, it'd be nice to get this much and go beyond. That would be super terrific. Okay, without having that car debt, I should be able to save a lot more. All right, now, tell me what you think about this, because I'm not sure how to handle this. All right, so I have this vacation sinking fund. I have always saved for vacations, and we had this super trip planned for this summer, but had to cancel because I am going to be having knee surgery. Yippee! However, we have kind of pivoted, and we have a trip planned now over Christmas vacation. We're going to go to Savannah, and we're going to go down to Charleston. We've never been to either of those places, and flying from New Jersey is not super hard to get to, and it will be a nice time for myself and my husband and my 2 kids to spend some family time together when they're home over their Christmas break. So it won't be a super long trip, I think like 5 days, but it'll be a nice time. So I had some money saved. There were 100 for each of these planes here, so that's 3,000, 31, 32, 33, 33.50, let's say. This is what I had saved at the end of April. Now I had to use some of these funds toward our trip. So I don't know what you do when you have a tracker and you're tracking, but then you have to take away. So maybe I just shouldn't have like a coloring in tracker for my vacation. Maybe I should just have like a tracker where I can write things down in a list, like what I put in and what I take away. So I'm not really going to add anything to this right now, because my fund right now is lower this month than it was last month. Okay, so not sure what to do. But the good news is that we have a trip planned. I was so concerned we wouldn't be able to find something, or I just couldn't wrap my mind around this, canceling this trip and then finding something else, and it's a short Christmas break for my husband and I as school teachers, the way that Christmas falls and New Year's falls. So I was concerned about where we would be able to go, but we found a great place. So another piece of good news is I am starting to think about Christmas 2025 and planning a big trip, because that year my husband will be officially retired. He won't be teaching. It's a longer Christmas break that year as well, and I'm thinking we're going to do a big one. I think we're going to go over to Scotland for Christmas 2025. So I'm starting to get my budget together for that, just figuring out how much things cost so I know how much I should be saving. And another thing, my daughter, who is in college, she'll be a second-year student next year. She just finished her first year. She and her friend have decided that they want to go to Ireland over their spring break. So she came to me today and started to ask me if I could help her with her plans. So we started to get a little mini budget together for her as well. So she at least knows how much flights would cost. So she's trying to figure out if it's possible. So I think we're going to be doing some videos coming up on our vacation budgets and how we can plan a vacation and save to pay for it, and how to make things a little bit less expensive. So when I put those out, I hope you all decide to watch. But anyhow, after this month, May, is over, as it is now, today is June 2nd, I only have one piece of consumer debt. And that consumer debt is a cell phone, my cell phone that I have. It's not fully paid off yet. There's a $533 balance. So I am hoping to pay that off at the end of June. And then at the end of June, I can say we are consumer debt free. If I am able to pay off that cell phone in June, it will also lower my monthly cell phone bill. Right now, my cell phone bill is $220. And if I pay off my phone, it will get me to under $200 a month, which would be wonderful. So there's lots of benefits, lots of exciting things going on. We've paid off our car. We have one piece left of consumer debt. We have some travel plans that we're going to be making. And this is really an exciting time, except, of course, I do have that surgery coming up. But while I'm home and I'm rehabbing and getting better, then maybe I can work on more of my budgets and more of my videos. So I'm trying to keep a positive outlook on things. So since I didn't want to waste your time and color this earlier in the video, I think I'll just go ahead and do that now. And if you want to skedaddle out of here, I totally understand. I am going to try to speed this portion of my video up. But thank you so much for tuning in today. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate all of the support I've received. You all make it so worthwhile to be a member of the budgeting community. And I hope you all have a great week. And I'll talk to you soon.